Well, hello, and good evening. I decided to stream a little bit more Fallout 76 since I thought of myself, why not? Since I could do a bit more of the main quest today. But yeah, my character's overweight again. But that's nothing new, so... Yeah, I think I have... I at least think I should have some my... I will have to cook some red stack, I guess. Because that should help me a little bit with my carry weight. But yeah, it's time for to go to the university, I guess. Oh yeah, and I can meet Mr. Hobozone as well. Let's see. Holotape.
We lost another group of freshmen today. I ordered them to start scaling the escape ladders in that vault. It was a trap. The whole thing was covered in oil, and the roof acid lit them all on fire. And I can't keep doing this. Roads into the town.
Where is Hobo-san? Ah, Hobo.
Ah, what a magnificent place this once was. The very epicenter of learning here in Appalachia. Truly, nothing is as valuable as a good education. It certainly will. And not just for the rebuilding of structures, machines, and other scientific and technological pursuits. We must also repair the fabric of our society and our culture. We must embrace the history, art, music, literature, and philosophy. Why, our mission must be nothing short of reclaiming that which makes us civilized. So, what brings you here to the hallowed halls of Voltech University? Searching for knowledge? Foraging for supplies? Or perhaps some secret mission you can't talk about? I have offended you. I'm sorry. That was not my intent. I suppose I'm just eager to...
That's all. I don't have anything to talk with you, you simpleton.
Intruder. Identity.
I know there's a restricted section of the university. You think the students never noticed who comes and goes?
It does not matter what you may have seen or heard before you graduated. Overseer. That is not my concern. Oh, I see one of your residents has arrived. Come here. We need to discuss this ridiculous request of yours. The overseer mentioned there would be more people coming. I was programmed to run this university in the event of the dean's absence. He is absent, therefore I am running it. Assuming there even is a restricted section, and I am not verifying that, neither of you have Voltech University credentials. Those are not considered valid.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Why don't I I step in for a bit. Look, Professor Bott. We might be the only living human beings connected to this university anymore. Shouldn't protocol side with us?
No, it does not. And for the record, I was the dissenting opinion on fast-tracking your overseer assignment. You are not pushing your way through me. There is one thing I need. A new graduating class. Unfortunately, your overseer has already passed the final exam, but you could take it.
You mean the vault simulation? That's ridiculous. All the professors are gone. The vaults have already been assigned.
My programming dictates that this university's purpose is to produce graduates, and I intend to follow the rules. Unlike some people, the simulation will be run by the Mr. Henry janitorial staff. It is an experimental protocol, but you will find they are more than up to the task. Glad we agree. In this test scenario, your phone has divided into factions. You must resolve the conflict any way you see fit. Your chief of security will fill you in on the details. Good luck.
I'm not familiar with this test scenario. Professor Bott must have come up with it on his own.
This area clear. Proceeding with search protocol.
Thought as much. Nothing there after all.
Let's do that little exam.
You the new overseer? Heck of a boiling pot you're stepping into. Little tiff between the engineers and the med staff is ready to blow. I don't quite know how to respond to that. Getting back to it, there was a reactor leak. Kellerman, head engineer's apprentice, rushed in to fix it. Poor kid got a full dose of rads. That's not the worst of it. Dr. Loris, head of the medical team, refused to send in help. Quarantined the reactor area so nobody died trying to go in there. Head engineer Brass accused the doctor of murder. Then, a couple days later, people noticed that one of the doctor's assistants, Estella, was missing. Everyone thinks it's a revenge killing. An eye for an eye. No. There's no evidence, no weapon, not one speck of blood. I'm at a loss, Overseer. Need you to make sense of all this. Sorry I couldn't be of more help. I'll be here if you need me, Overseer.
Okay, okay.
Overseer, I'm so glad you've stepped into this little mess of ours. I'm sure you'll resolve the matter swiftly. I don't have a feud with Brass. He has a feud with me. I'm only doing my job, Overseer, looking out for the health of the vault. And I'm sorry to say that, in my medical opinion, the chief engineer is suffering from paranoia and revenge fixation. We can't let that fester. Oh, nasty business. But I'm not going to apologize for it. It had to be done. As doctors, we take an oath to do no harm. But sometimes, we have to choose between saving one life or saving several. Simple. You can authorize me to place the head engineer under medical supervision. A combination of chems and therapy will do the rest. There might be some protest, but I think our combined authority will keep that to a minimum. An ideal solution, Overseer. I'd expect nothing less from you.
Yeah. That head of the med team seems kinda sus.
This is Estella, Dr. Loris's assistant. I snuck into the reactor to help Kellerman, but there's not enough time. The reactor is going to go critical. I'm dosing Kellerman with enough Radaway so he can finish fixing it. But the radiation is going to get us. At least the vault will be safe.
Well, looks like I stumbled upon the answer to all of this, so... Whoops, I guess.
Did you have a question, Overseer? You found her? Poor lass. Guessing she didn't make it. Let's take a listen then. So she wasn't murdered. She was trying to save Kellerman. Two of them ended up saving us all. This is big news, Overseer. We take this to Brass and Loris, it could end the infighting for good. At once, Overseer! Everyone, gather in the common area. We have an important announcement from the Overseer.
What's this about, Robinson? I have charts to update.
Maybe the Overseers finally decided to throw your murderous backside in jail.
That's enough! The Overseer has discovered what happened to Estella. This holotape proves she went into the quarantined reactor area on her own. She and Kellerman saved the vault.
They work together? Medical and engineering?
Oh, we've been fools, Brass. Bickering like two old men while the young ran off to solve our problems. It should have been us.
I actually agree with you there.
So that's it then? No more arguing? You'll both work under the Overseer's authority?
Yes.
Yeah. It's the right thing to do.
Good job. That's a solution any overseer should be proud for getting to. Everyone learns we have to work together.
Yeah, F for the two bots that had to die.
Well, it appears you passed the test, barely exceeding my low expectations of you. Your success is simply a reminder of the appalling standards I must now deal with. You are lucky. We grade on a curve. You are now an official graduate of Voltech University, entitled to access to the restricted wing. Back down in the vault, simulation space is a maintenance area. It conceals a secondary room that I believe will have what you are looking for.
It was almost good to see you again, Professor Bott.
Yes, Overseer, I suppose it was. Congratulations on one of your residents passing the program. You must be proud.
Actually, I am. Afraid I don't have my old cap and gown to share with you. Hopefully, what we'll find in the restricted wing will be even better.
There's definitely something nasty somewhere. God damn assault ones. I'm for sure confused of the layout of this. confused about where they want me to go. Because the way the game sent me there was just nothing. Oh. There was a door.
Here, this has to be. Let's see what they left behind.
Welcome, esteemed members of Congress and our armed services, to a very special Vault-Tec presentation. Gold. This rarefied metal has been the backbone of trade since time immemorial. And in the event of nuclear war, this precious resource will once again become invaluable to rebuilding America's economic future. That is why Vault-Tec has been commissioned to build a different and very real vault. Named for the atomic number of the metal it will guard, Vault 79 will be the new home for all of America's gold reserves. Fort Knox will secretly be retired and emptied. Its gold bullion transported to the new vault, where it will be safe behind Vault-Tec's top-of-the-line automated security.
Yay.
Biometric recognition to verify authorized personnel. Sophisticated laser grid fields to ward off intruders. And, in the unlikely event of a breach, military-grade defensive turret systems built in partnership with our friends at Robco. All of this, along with Vault-Tec's signature lead-lined containment walls, airtight construction, fusion power generators, and automated manufacturing facilities. Vault 79, a golden future for the America we all know and love. Brought to you by Vault-Tec.
Ah, yes.
For once, the rumor mill gets it right. There is a treasure in that vault. All of America's gold reserves. Even getting into the vault at all is going to be a challenge, let alone dealing with that buffet line of intrusion countermeasures. But the reward? Put aside the base instinct of hoarding wealth. What could we do with a vault full of precious metals? Hear me out. What has gold always been used for in human history? Money. We could create our own currency. One with a legitimate authority backed by a real resource. No more
Well,
barter
and
or
200 years
vile,
later,
unregulated proxies.
they still
Won't
use
happen
bottle
overnight.
caps.
But one day, We could have leverage to create a new economy. Property rights, taxes, laws. A government. We won't be able to do it alone. We need help. Even more importantly, we need people to buy in. To see that gold as their future. Fortunately, you just made contact with two large groups of people who both seem to have their own talents. Do me a favor, talk to both of them. I doubt they'll work together, but we'll want all the options on the table.
Yeah, well, let's talk with Mac. Oh yeah, what? I'm overweight. But I think somewhere around here. Yeah. I think in the university somewhere is an thing where the ghouls were that I heard earlier. I think there was an workbench, I think. Even though I'm not quite sure if I'm even able to find my way there. Or maybe they have one. Or they are like the engineer things and they don't have a workbench. I have to say that's quite pathetic. That's one way to do it. But yeah, I think I have to go through the main gate, I think. Because the main gate should have the entrance where the ghouls are, and somewhere beside it in the rooms are workbenches. And the problem has been solved. But yeah, I think I'm going to do it with the settlers. Since back then when it released I did it with the Raiders once.
This is Grafton's mayor speaking to anyone who can hear me. Can anyone hear me? Hello? As I was saying, the jury
Amalek, looks like your little inoculation worked like a charm. We've established your usefulness, but don't mistake our gratitude for hospitality. Yet here you are. It tells me you're not here just to waste my time. You want something. And it must be important, else you wouldn't be barging in here like you run the place. Out with it.
What kind of trouble did he get into?
Well, if that don't pique my interest, please go on. What exactly, pray tell, is inside this Vault 79? This is a fascinating turn of events, ain't it? The things I could buy with that gold. You know, I heard rumors about it round here. Of course, the last sucker who tried to use the location of the trove as a bargaining chip is still dangling from a wire outside as we speak. Liars get wires, you dig? So let's pretend for a moment I don't believe it. What you got to convince me? Shit. You know I could just kill you and take this, right? You got a lot to learn before you can roll with us, 7-6. Ooh, I like the cut of your jib. Maybe there is hope for you. Toss it up on the board and let's see what you got here.
Never should have thrown in.
You want something? You take it. It's the only way to live. Alright. Seems pretty legit.
Is that Nah, couldn't be.
I assume you're coming to me because we got the skills to get into this here vault. But you know, we ain't gonna do this out of the goodness of our hearts, baby doll. Oh, no. I'm gonna expect a significant cut of the goods inside. So we're gonna have ourselves an agreement here, see? I supply the people power. You supply the location. We all get inside, we nab the goods, you get a nice fair little cut, and we all make out like bandits, you dig? I don't know, 50% of whatever we take in? Now remember who's gonna do all the heavy lifting in there. If the treasure's half as good as you say, it should be more than enough to set you up for life. And if you impress me enough, maybe you get to roll with us. That is, long as you're cool with people calling you a raider. Damn straight it does. So, first things first. We gotta have a plan to crack that big-ass vault door wide open, right? Easy peasy, light and breezy. That's a job for Lucky Lou, our demo expert. If he can't explode it, then it ain't from this earth. Now, Lou can be a real shut-in, on account of his, skin condition. But I trust him more than just about anybody. Why don't you go see him in his room down below? Introduce yourself. Fill him in on the plan, then do whatever prep work he needs you to do, you dig?
I got my own problems to worry about.
Right on, 7-6. Do your thing. Let's try to keep this on the down low, alright? I don't want the entire camp knowing what's going on yet. Only tell who I say to tell, you dig?
Is that Nah, couldn't be.
Is it daytime out there? You can lose track of time down here.
Stupid man. Always speaking in riddles.
Jeez! Make some noise when you walk, will ya?
Ah! Never should have thrown in with that guy in the first place.
Yeah, it's all going to be quite a hassle to do. But it's all about that gold. I mean, I already have over 1,000 gold, but yeah.
I got my own problems to worry about.
I will have to cut a fish. Or, yeah, I have to cut a fish.
What kind
You're
of
the new
fish
gal, aren't you?
is
I seen you talking with Meg and poking around. What brings you to me? Oh, heh, that was funny, yeah. But really, what can I do for you? Lou, huh? I didn't know he was gone. Maybe he was just tired of being cooped up in that hole of his and then for some fresh air? Okay, okay. You got me. I confess. I intentionally misled you. But it's not what you think. I had to do it. I promised Lou I would try to throw people off his trail if they came looking for him. I was hoping he'd come to his senses, return by now, and this wouldn't be necessary. Truth is, I'm worried. When he left, he was more glum than usual, like something was weighing heavy on his mind. He's always a little surly. It's possible it's on account of his condition, but he's had years to adjust. Sure, some of the others don't like the way he looks, but they still respect him, I say. I don't know a soul who wouldn't take a bullet for Lou. Not that he needs it. Every curse somehow turns into a blessing for him. In fact, if I was still a religious man, I would say God watches over him and has special plans for Lou here on this earth. Lou's one of the luckiest men alive. He's over 95 years old and still fit as a fiddle. Sharp as a tack. I've witnessed over a dozen times where something should have rightly killed any normal man. But not Lou. To be honest, I don't know. He came to see me before he left. I was busy working and only half listening. But I think he said something about feeling like a burden. He's never been a burden on anyone. He gives to himself and does more than his fair share of work. Not exactly. But I did send out a friend of mine to go find him, just before you showed up. She's a tracker. Best I've ever known. Unfortunately, she hasn't come back yet. Might be she's having trouble getting Lou to see eye to eye. My friend's not the best conversationalist, and Lou's stubborn. Maybe you can go and mediate, and talk some sense into old Lou. Oh, right. Pardon me. Since my tracker buddy went off alone, I rigged up a tracking beacon I could use to find her, just in case she ran into trouble and, wasn't able to make it back. I don't think that's the case here, but fair warning, this might lead you to a dead end. In this case, I'm sorry. You can use your Pip-Boy to track the beacon's radio signal. The closer you are, the more it will ping. It should get you to where you need to be. Me too. It would be a shame if this were all for naught. Good luck and Godspeed.
Godspeed.
Is that a... Nah, couldn't be. Hey! Hey, you! You see the guy? Kind of squirrely guy with big sunglasses running around. Balding. Says he's a journalist. Anybody? Just how many hungover, balding, chem-addicted journalists do you know? Listen, my name is Oscar Gonzalez. I'm in some hot water with some people. But my friend, Jack Hunter, he's chasing some story for his damn magazine. Now, I don't want to leave my friend alone out there in the wilderness, but I'm running out of time. We gotta split, you see? So, I've got a job for you. If you're up for it, you go find my friend. Make sure he's safe and bring back any sign that he's alive. Do that, and I've got caps with your name on them. What do you think? Jack is a human hurricane. I've done my fair share of living, but Jack is something else. He'll take you right up to the edge. You never know if he's gonna push you off or pull you back. At first, you might think he's a psychopath, and there's some truth to that. But underneath it all, he has an insight into everything that no one else has. He cuts through to the heart of things. Maybe that's what brings on the madness. He sees things for what they are. He's one of a kind. Which is why I don't want him shivved to death in the mountains of Appalachia. Oh! So you don't even want the caps then, huh? Only joking. Take this holotape. It's the only lead I have. Some kind of coded message. Guy is always doing stuff like this. Maybe you can figure out what he's talking about. Use it to track him down. Appreciate the help.
Anyway, I'm hopping over to the ward and hopping to my camp, and then I could right have gone to my camp, since that would be free too. Not my smartest move. But yeah, it's time to talk to Paige.
The Vault Dweller from 76. What is it? What? You want us to build a vault? That's a little outside of our usual work order. Huh? Oh, I see. Interesting. Client was obviously paranoid about security. Lasers, turrets, super thick walls. This is about that treasure, isn't it? So it's not bull after all. It's in this vault, and you want us to help you get it. You got some grand scheme to reignite the basis of capital, and all that other money talk the lobbyists on the Hill would always yammer about. That's all well and good, but my concern is how that gold can help us right here, right now. How it can help the people of Foundation. Look, let's say I believe you. A structure like this, you need some serious equipment to do any demo work. Yeah, well, I mean, we could start thinking about the rest of this nonsense. Laser tripwires? How the hell are we gonna handle that? Oh well, one thing at a time. You get us a big enough drill, we can find the right spot to hit. Every structure's got its weak point. Well, hand drills ain't gonna cut it, I can tell you that right now. We need something industrial level. Appalachia's mining country, right? We need something like that. Breach through miles of hard rock in a minute. Maybe check a few of the drilling equipment companies. See if they left anything behind.
Is it yin, sir, you, sir, y'all? I can't keep up. Hey, fellow dweller. How's it going?
No, still hasn't anything new. But I can't read in the last of my treasury notes I have.
What the heck is a John, anyway? I just don't get it. I could really go for a hoagie. Sandwich.
Oh, I have actually 2 level ups left.
Oh no. Oh, oh no. I have ruined it. It is ruined. No, it is on sale.
Oh yeah, I wanted to get that.
Sandwiches, subs, grinders, and hoagies are the same thing at Sunny's. They are all ravioli. Sunny's provides meager sustenance for a meager price.
Well, let's get that. Since a little bit more carry weight doesn't hurt, I guess. But yeah, let's go into the Hanwright Mining HQ.
Okay, I see you made it into the city. But there's
Oh yeah,
something you
what?
should know, if it isn't already painfully obvious. Charleston got flooded in a bad way. When David learned they killed Rosalind, he took the mini nukes we'd stolen from the Brotherhood of Steel and rigged them to blow up the dam. Damn near wiped the entire city off the map. Last I checked, the Capitol building is still standing. If any place was gonna have records of any of this, it'd be there.
Yeah, I might going to do that as well, so...
Here's hoping you don't have to dig up half the town to find what you're looking for.
Hmm. super mutant.
I presume you've seen to it that the technology support group has updated the senior executive exam with my clarified answers. I'm growing weary of the spineless executives you've been sending me. You find me some candidates with the wherewithal to survive here, or else I'll find someone who will.
Easy peasy.
User detected. Connecting.
User connection detected. Mother 003 reporting. User System 003 request assistance. Fuel levels critical. Hull critical. This mother load requires repair beacon. User recover. Repair beacon. User recover. Repair beacon.
Then let's help the beacon. Beep, boop, beep, food and a
Requisition
robot.
code accepted. Issuing repair beacon. Beacon deployment clearance granted.
User, proceed. Down. Deploy. Beacon. Proceed.
So uncivilized.
Beacon. Launch detected. Distance 1200 meters. 800 meters. 400 meters. Mother load. Connection complete. Repair systems engaged. Mother load status nominal. Repeat. Status nominal. Initiating breach procedure. User. Stand clear. User presence detected. Priority materials deposited in docking station. Motherload 003 complete, user. Motherload complete. Motherload remembers. User detected. Connecting. Connection established. Debug process initiated. Attempting to make contact with primary transponder signal. Primary transponder signal not found. Senior Executive Daniel Hornwright not found. Failsafe procedure initiated. Searching registered location logs for recent signal detection. Recent signal detected at Hornwright Estate safe room. Proceed to the location to complete failsafe procedure. Hornwright Estate and safe room access cards are required for entrance. Motherload follows.
I will have to go to the nearest train station, I think. Or I should do that anyway, so I can unload a bit. Seems like I will be looking. If I can find that keycard somewhere. What is the cave? Seems like the game likes to play a game with me. But the quest mark of this game are sometimes confusing. At least I'm getting confused by them a lot. But yeah, tomorrow will be tomorrow will be a big stream day for me, I think. I will at least try to stream like two different games, I guess. Well, at least I will try to do it. I mean, I will be for sure streaming some more Fallout 76 and maybe something else. But that I have to see for myself. No wonder I was weighed down so much. But yeah, I will be going to find Rosalind's body next, so I can get farther in the quest with Rose. Since does it worth it? I have to say, my character actually getting kinda rich by now. actually found a weapon that I possibly like way more than the alien blaster. I might have to switch gears at some point. Or like, better say right now, with the next few levels I have. Since that railway rifle is actually quite fun. I will have to look if there are some non-player vendors that sell a plan for it, because I actually should be able to buy one, I think, since I have quite the amount of caps actually.
Overseer's Law, Charleston Capital. If automation still rules West Virginia, then Charleston is the heart of the machine. Bureaucracy still pumping away without any people to serve. There's a lesson there somewhere. Dealing with these terminal systems like it's just a normal day in America is somewhere between disturbingly comforting and completely insane. But there's a lot of secrets in this old capital that we'll need to find.
Yep, that's a thing I definitely have to do too. But for that I actually will have to do that thing at Camp McClintock, because I first have to become a soldier and then get the certification, I think, for the Brotherhood, for the mainstay in the psychiatric ward. That's going to be much fun when I'm going there. I mean, it's mostly pretty easy. It's a bit overrun with ghouls, but besides that, it's actually quite fun.
a program to decrypt the key fragments? I'm a freaking robot. I just wanted you out of the way so I could get first dibs at the loot. At least I'm honest about it. Thing is, I couldn't go through with it. Either you've made me a better person, or there's some old remnant of Miss Nanny firing up and making me care about people. It's all worthless pre-war junk anyway. You can have as much of it as you want. There might be some good loot, but that bucket of bolts bellhop down there won't cop it up without a claim ticket. Good luck finding one of those. I couldn't even shake it out of him. And believe me, I tried. It's all yours if you can figure something out. Alright, so there you go. That's it. Don't get all teary-eyed. I'm sure we'll do business together again soon. Until then, toodles. Oh, and before I forget, that uplink or whatever you were looking for is also in the cache. Hooray, you got it. Go you. Now don't go forgetting about me just because you got what you came for. I will find you.
Rose might be a crazy robot raider, but you just can't not like her. She's just too great. But yeah, I'm going to head to the legendary vendor, I guess. Super Mutant Zero, VV2. Oh. Du er hier der legendary mole miner. Jeg prøver om at lægge legendary one. Sure thing. Yoink. But yeah, I'm glad that I finally found one of the legendary mole miners. Even though I just got crap for it, but let's look what goodies his cache has. Nothing, it seems. But it could be worse, I guess. I don't think I have actually that much. I mean, yeah, I have the shovel, that boat, that well, and the chainsaw. Yeah, I actually have a few. I mean, for now, I'm even going to sell the alien blaster. Since what now, I'm just wanting to oh yeah, alright, I have a couple of armor I could put away as well. I mean, not that I got much from it, but yeah, I need 4 modules. I sadly don't have anything else for it. Nice, I can upgrade the white layer of my power armor. Of my crab armor, I should better call it, so... But yeah, I have to get 4 of this. And now basically I just have to hope that I get anything good. I mean the last two. The last two are good. And then I have to repair it. I mean, at least it's a bit better. And now with my rest, I'm going to gamble for a couple of legendary armor pieces. I mean, I think actually the Goose Lair thing is quite good. Since it gives me 1 agility. I will be looking what I can upgrade with the legendary armor I have. That thing is actually quite good. I just think that can the wooden armor not compete, since it doesn't even have any upgrades. But yeah, that one is quite good. Since that +1 agility is quite good, but I as well think my other had that too, but it's just not as good as the trapper thing in everything basically. Then this, what can I do with you? Oh, I think it's better than nothing, I guess. And I can bloodline it. I mean, now I have that random 25 fire resistance. And I have 2 more armor pieces I can put away. I could go for another 2-piece legendary. Or I could gamble for 2 1-star. I'm going for the 2-star one. Actually not that bad. I will keep it. definitely somehow did a good one here. Are you fucking shitting me? I literally got overweight again at the same moment I got over there. But yeah, basically now have 3 legendary armor pieces instead of 1. And my railway rifle got a little bit better. But with the railway rifle I definitely have to go look if any non-player vendor sells it. Or the planned hood to say it better.
uplink thing you were looking for? Yeah, it got a little banged up when we shoved it through the storage system. They'll probably need to bring it to someone in the Free States who can fix it. Joke's on you. They're as dead as everyone else out there. You know, at least one or two of them defected to us when they got sick of living underground. They talked about this real smart gal named Abby. Tech smart, you know? I bet you can find something down in her bunker that'll help you fix that doodad. It's in the mire. I can point you in the right direction. Now, go on and scram. Maybe you'll actually be able to get rid of these scorched things. Then, bing, bang, boom, couple hundred years pass, you vault people have a couple of kids, they have a couple of kids, etc. Next
hear
thing you
vault
know,
dwellers
got more raiders
have
and more
loot,
people to prey on.
but I suppose we can knowing that everything I sell spreads anarchy just a little further.
Actually, yes, quite some plans, not gonna lie.
You should
I mean,
take up
nothing I
the
actually
rating
want, but...
line. Take what you want, kill people that deserve it.
Oh. He actually has plans I need.
You can't stab people unless you buy something to do the stabbing with.
Wonderful, exactly what I needed. And let's see what for things I actually got. Okay, automatic receiver. Interesting. Okay, yeah, that scope is insane. When 100% that's accuracy. But there are still quite a lot of things that definitely need a longer barrel at some point, since the range isn't that good actually. Yeah, I'm hopping over to the train station, I guess. But yeah, that means I definitely need gunsmithing at a higher level. But that's a thing that lets be arranged, so that definitely shouldn't be that much of a problem, I guess. The Hammer Smith I have now too. I'm definitely going to get the gunsmith higher. Since I actually have to get it. Yeah, I still need to get 2 more levels for it. That's going to be a pain in the ass. So yeah, I'm sadly still quite overweight. Yeah, it's the ammo, isn't it? Especially the cannonballs. And the missiles. Oh. That's actually quite some weight. And I don't even need so much of them. Like it's for sure enough if I just take 100 with me. I didn't know that the spikes are that heavy. What? Yeah, what? I'm going to do the thing with Crafton, I guess. Talking to the mayor of Crafton. But first I'm going to check the railway rifle and who sells it. Whoops. Looks like we have to do a little stop at White Springs. Since the White Springs vendor should have it. But yeah, I just looked at the modifications for it, and there is actually only, I think, one thing I need. Also, I will look if they sell that thing besides it as well, so...
Is our priority.
Collector, sir, we have assault rifles, missile launchers, laser pistols, plasma guns.
traditional hunting leathers or something with more staying power?
They seem to not have it. Well then, let's go back to our actual destination. For now I can work with my current railway rifle. But I looked and there is one more plan for it I need. And that's the one for the long barrel. And maybe for the bayonet. Because if it doesn't do like harm to it in any way about range and so, I'm definitely going to use the bayonet. And I definitely need to start boiling some water. Since I literally have no water. Well, that could have worked better.
can't always trust a good Samaritan. Be cautious when driving through the woods near Grafton. And birthday wishes don't always come true. Be sure to tune in next week for another thrilling chapter of Tales from the West Virginia Hills.
Welcome to Grafton. I bet you weren't expecting a computer to be Grafton's mayor. Unfortunately, you are a wee bit early for tourist season. But this is your lucky day. Help us get ready for the upcoming flood of eager tourists, and I'll knock a whole 5% off the cost of all attractions. We have 4 major attractions around here. Wavy Willards, the Clarksburg Shooting Range, Cricket Sports, and the Black Bear Hunting Lodge. Go out there and get each one of them ready. I'll wait here, because I don't have legs, and I can't move.
Overseer's Law, Grafton. The mayor of Grafton used to be the automated assistant, and it's gone completely mad. Still trying to run the town. Even holds elections for itself. We built these machines to do things without us, and they have. Might be useful if I played along.
Good job getting the shooting range presentable. I have a feeling these days everyone would be up for some good old target practice.
But yeah, doing that few fetch quests for the Grafton Mayor. I might even be able to get a level up if I'm finishing it. Maybe.
Payback's a bitch. Wipe that smile off your face. You're a little more than a dog to me. Ha! 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 Very funny. Is that supposed to be clever? One look at you and I knew we had a hothead in town. You threatening me, pal? That's it! This is gonna be the last time I have to look at that stupid smirk on your face.
My jokes are funny. And he's dead because he thought otherwise. Stupid waiter.
Black Bear Lodge. I'm sure the hunt master can issue hunting licenses for deer and such. Deer are still a thing, right? I don't get out much.
Oh yeah, right, I can do the daily one for the picket front the remains. Then for sure I'm hitting that level up.
Welcome to the Pickett's Fort Historical Site.
But yeah, it's quite a fun game, so...
Hello there.
The majestic
You must be from the Archaeological
so
Preservation
very
Team.
100%
I have a real problem.
historical.
While building new outhouses, we discovered the remains of a Civil War Union soldier. Although the body is highly irradiated, strangely fresh. It's almost like it died 20 years ago instead of 200. Now I need you to properly inter the body in the Philippines cemetery.
Then only the water park remains. But yeah, quite nice that I got 2 for 1 right now. But once again I'm overweight. And I'm just hearing the next one. Yep, that's a Bethesda moment if I ever saw one.
I cannot wait to see all those 76ers having the time of their lives at Wavy Willards. But tell them to be careful of the slither. A few kids allegedly flew right off the slide. Maybe have everyone sign a waiver first. My sensors detect that everything is 100% ready for business. Your contributions will never be forgotten. As a small footnote in my autobiography.
How can such a thing even happen? Like... Yeah, I finally could grab some water. Yeah, why? The farm technically could have a crafting table for me.
What are you doing here? The children's playpen is that way.
What? Oh, what the hell that is? But I'm actually quite lucky that I'm having quite that high of agility. And I mean, I will keep most of the agility if I'm switching to the railway rifle. I actually thought I'm going to explode. Like, for what was that thing wrecked? There's nothing in here. But yeah, anyway, let's keep going. And like I started going with 110 spikes and now I'm almost at 200. But yeah, I think that's what I'm doing to call it for today. But anyway, I will see you tomorrow.